Yo guys, welcome back to the Boy James's channel, and today we are going to make my own Assassin's Creed story with a little bit of inspiration from this one guy. I don't know his channel name, but I'll sponsor him later on. Not sponsor, we'll give him credit for later on. So, yeah. So, my story is going to be with four mainline Assassin's Creed characters: Arnold, Shay, Aveline, and Connor. Where Connor's 39, Aveline's 49, and Arnold's 28, and Shay's 65. Where that will be happening. So, first thing that's going to happen is... Dang it, I forgot. Okay, so, it's October 28th. 8, oh my god, 1797, no, 76, 19, no, 1796, so 1796, at exactly, at 11:06 p.m., Shay, Patrick Cormac, gets word from some of his Templar agents that the assassin's hideout has been found. Where at the first mission, you take control of Shay. You take control of Shay. You sneak into the assassin base and kill assassins and kill the I forgot, like, the jury, the council, the council, where it's then the screen goes to black. Arnold is in a town just outside of Paris, where he has to go find some Templars that the council sent him after. At this point, Arnold is a master assassin, where he does have where it will start off with him as master assassin robes, and he does have the sword of Eden in this timeline. Where he finds out that the assassins are gonna get massacred, he goes there. Where it takes control. Then you take control of him parkouring throughout the town. Where eventually you jump onto a carriage and take it over, and you have 3 minutes to get to the hideout. Where as soon as you get there, you kill some Templars, and then this starts the first conversation with Shay, where you fight him, and then you use the Sword of Eden, which hurts Shay badly, but you get tackled, and Shay runs off. You chase after Shay, but you lose him, and then the next mission starts, where you go back and see if there's any survivors, where you find one council member and 10 assassins hiding, where the council member who survived said that Shay's going to be going out to America to look for the apple, where it will lead to Arnold taking those 10 assassins and that council member, and they set out to America. Then you switch over to a different assassin, where you play as Connor, and he gets word about what happened in France from a letter sent from a assassin in France who was a survivor. Where then the next thing that happens, you play as Connor, where the first thing you do as him is you go and start training your students, which are future assassins. Where one student who's gonna be a very important character, I'm gonna name him let's see, Kevin Downswitch. Kevin Downswoods is going to be a young assassin in his 20s, and he is an orphan kid from a Templar family, but he joins the assassins after he knows what the Templars did, where he fights to prove that he can be a good assassin, where Kevin is going to be a very important character in the series because he's going to he's going to start off like how Altair did, then he's going to become like more mature, and he's going to be a very important character for this series. Where then it fast forwards to 1797. It's 3 months late. It's 2 months later. It's just become the new year. It's a new year. It just 5 days ago, where Arnold meets Connor Kenway. Connor Kenway is still at the homestead, where he runs into Aveline, but he doesn't know that. Aveline and the remaining assassins with Arnold go to the homestead, where they will meet Connor, and he's looking at Achilles' grave, where Achilles' grave is very important to Connor, as we all know. And then Connor asks Arnold about the sword. He claims that this is another piece of Eden, which is the Sword of Eden, which is a very powerful sword. Where Connor asks if he can hold it, where Arnold lets Connor hold it, where Connor can't says this might be too powerful for someone like him to wield, where Arnold says he's been wielding this for 2 years now, and he still wields it perfectly fine. Connor gives it back to Arnold, where Arnold pulls down his hood, where it shows him having longer hair. His hair is brushed off to the side, like how mine is, brushed off to the side. Hair's long, and he has like he has like a short beard, like not big at all. And he starts training with some more assassins, where in this timeline, Arnold is not arrogant and like enraged. He still is enraged and emotional, but he is more powerful, and he eventually teaches. Connor gives him some students to teach, where one of them is going to be Kevin, where Kevin proves to be a great fighter. Arnold tells Kevin, and we're going to name this Eliza. Oh my god. It's a female that we're just going to name Aya. Oh my god, not Aya. Zoe. Just Zoe. Where Zoe is a more stealth and relies on like obstacles and Kevin is more aggressive, but he can do stealth, and that's it. Where she gets overpowered, and she gets considered a more weak by the students, where Arnold tells them to not call her weak because there's different types of fighting styles, and she chooses a more stealthier one, where the initiation happens, where both Kevin and Sophie and 3 other students I'm going to call George, Robert, and Devin get initiated, where in the story Sophie does not want to sacrifice her ring finger like some ancient assassins did, but Kevin explains that was never, that it was by an accident, and these hidden blades don't need you to cut the fingers. Then so she calms down and was happy that she doesn't have to lose her finger. Where next thing that happens in the story is that Kevin assassin's robes are very unique because he made them himself. He has fingerless gloves, a black a black hoodie over a red and white shirt, black black boots and black pants, where he also has a white bandana, and his his loadout is two muskets that he has right here, like Shay does, and maybe some other assassins. A a rifle, throwing knives and throwing knives, smoke bombs, two hidden blades, and and he has a a dagger like right here on his leg, and a sword, making him like a very welled up assassin. Has a lot of weapons, and that's good to know. And even though I'm not gone for in this video, this is part one of my Assassin's Creed story, and I hope you guys like it, subscribe, and I will make part two as soon as I can.